Hey everybody, it's Robbie 06261995 here for more Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. We don't know to stop getting stuck. In the last part, we got the admittance by the Gerudos, and in this part, look, the bridge is complete thanks to all the carpenter's hard work that we had to go and save. Anyway, today's goals are to cross the desert wastelands. Where's the music? I need my music. Okay, for whatever reason, it thought it was daytime, but it didn't put any music in the song, which was weird. I've had problems like that recently. Not sure what's happening. Anyway, let's go ahead and enter the desert. The haunted wastelands. This is the haunted wasteland. Be cautious, because you will sink into the sand. Anyway, this is the river of sand that you cannot cross. Just use your hookshot to cross it. And as you can see, it's very difficult to see in front of us. What does the sign say here? All those reckless enough to venture into the desert, please drop by our shop, Carpet Merchant. Yeah, don't follow that, because the fact that is a mirage. There's nothing really out there. Anyway, we have to follow the flags posted out here like the Gerudo said. And if always you cannot see them well enough, you could play the song of storms to make them more visible. That would help a lot. I do not see where we have to go right now. So, oh, I just saw it. It was right there. There it is. I see it back there in the back. Anyway, just follow these flags until you come to here. This is our this is a little secret area here. And oh, thank you for rolling. And there's a gold Sculptuland here, so we kill him and get his token. Anyway, I guess we could get out Din's fire here and cast it. We could always use fire arrows, but same difference anyway. That makes a chest appear. What's inside little chest here? It is a purple rupee. Hey, it's a rupee that we can actually hold in our wallet because of the fact that we had space. Anyway, we're going to need our lens of truth. Just put it over Din's fire that we just used. I seen you, Navi, up there in the corner while I'm climbing this ladder. Take a sip of Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper's good. I'm drinking some Diet Dr. Pepper because we have diets, and I guess I just drink it. Anyway, what does Navi have to say? Yeah, she's talking about the desert. Well, we're in the desert, as if you couldn't tell. One with the Eye of Truth shall be guided to the Spirit Temple by an inviting ghost. Anyway, let's go ahead and use it. It'll say, I'll be your guide on your way, but coming back I won't play. I'll show you the only way to go, so follow me and don't be slow. Okay, Mr. Ghoster Dude, Mr. Poe, I have a little surprise for you. Now, you don't have to follow this guy's path. Like, there's this one point where he just circles back, and you can kind of cut away. It's coming up here. He comes up to this crate 2 times, and it's just in case. Anyway, if you see those flags back there, make a run towards those flags, and you should be safe to make it over there. This is like the only area that will not warp you somewhere else. This area will actually warp you to somewhere else, and that place is called, well, it looks like the stone tower over there. This is, wow, those rocks appeared. The Desert Colossus! And it still has the cool Gerudo music. Oh, holy cow, I'm sinking. Ah, levers! Levers, ow. Leave me alone! Since your names are levers, you should be able to leave me alone. Anyway, we have a crackety-crack over here. So let's go ahead and use some bombs on here. Die, you freaking levers, leave me alone. See, your name has the word leave in it, but you never leave anyone alone. You're pestering me. As bad as my nephew, Austin. Anyway, let's go ahead and play our Legend of Zelda's lullaby. to make a great fairy come out of the water. Let's play the song. Yes, there you are. Look like you're laying on a couch there. An imaginary floating invisible couch. Yeah. You gonna say something? Welcome, Link. I'm the Great Fairy of Magic. I will give you a magic spell. Please take it. Okay. I won't deny you. Oh, it's like I don't know. She's probably sitting on the floor playing with the baby. Cause she's like kneeling while, oh, I'm the king of the world! You got Nehru's Love! Cast this to create a powerful protective barrier. It's defensive magic you can use with C. So we have an offensive, defensive, Nehru's Love is in effect for only a limited time, so use it carefully. When battle makes you worry, please see me. We had offensive, defensive, and warp magic that we can use with C. Hey, thank you for healing me. I needed it, because my lens of truth kind of used up some of my magic powder. Powder? It's not powder, it's power. I've got the power. Hey, look, there's some crows flying around out here. I saw some really giant crows outside today. Die, bird! And I killed the lever too. Anyway, there's a dried up pond over here. And ow, lever. Ow, lever. And if you, play the sun song to make it nighttime, there should be a gold sculpture near this pond at nights. I see him over there. He's on this tree back here. Let's get our hook shot out. Right there. Ow, I knew you were gonna hit me. This guy's a pain to get. It's the fact that leave her! Stop, leave me alone! Please and thank you. Ah, you're coming! Whoa! I pulled myself up to it. That's like the third time I've done this in the LP. Instead of latching on to the token, it actually pulls me up to it. Once was the tree at the Lake Hylia. The other time was the target at the Gerudo's place, and that was the third time. Anyway, let's go ahead and enter this creepy looking place. Looks like the Stone Tower Temple. This is the Spirit Temple. Oh, there's some pots flying around. We got some duders here that we can kill. Got a little kiddie hole over here that we can't enter because it's too small, of course, and we're too big. And we have a big block over here that we cannot push or pull because it is much, much too big. And the item that we get in this dungeon will help us pull that. But we don't get it as an adult. Anyway, we exit this place and guess who? Yeah, who else but Sheik? Who else but Quagmire? Past, present, future. The Master Sword is a ship which with you can sail upstream and downstream through Time's river. The port for that ship is in the Temple of Time. To restore the Desert Colossus and enter the Spirit Temple, you must travel back through Time's flow. Listen to this Requiem of Spirit. This melody will lead a child back to the desert. That sentence there, that is a cool sentence. This is a very cool sounding song. It should be very easy to play on a GameCube controller because the fact that it doesn't have any up notes. Here we go. Da 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 da. How he can play it. Oh wow, look, it's Capora Gabora, however he pronounces his name. Hoot hoot. That guy's funny. La 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 la. And he flies off. That guy looks creepy whenever he's old. You have learned the Requiem of Spirits. Yeah. And very appropriate that the way he disappears is through the sands. Wow. I made it automatically daytime. Yeah, see, that's the warp out there, over there. Die, you freaking levers. You don't belong in this world. Well, you do, because this is the world of Legend of Zelda. There's a piece of heart on top of there. Okay, I think we, our next step that we need to take in the, path of, this temple is to go to the Temple of Time, like Sheik said. Sheik's hey! Link was holding the big Goron sword with one hand. I guess that's the only time he does that, whenever, like, he's warping somewhere. It's very interesting, I never noticed that. Anyway, like Sheik said, we have to turn back to a kid, and we actually, get this, we do some of the temple as a kid. That is freaking epic. Anyway, Link mysteriously has the Master Sword out again, even though he was holding the big Goron sword. And we return to Kingdom Come. See what I did there? Instead of Kingdom Come, I said Kingdom Come. Anyway, we're gonna want to... Where'd my shield go? That's odd. I didn't have my shield equipped. Anyway, let's go ahead and... Let's see, we got bugs and, beans. Yes, we got bugs and beans. Da 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 da. Let's warp to the Spirit Temple. Oops, I cut it a little too short there. My bad. Anyway, we're here at the Desert Colossus as a little kitty. Sheesh. You think it's a big success coming here as a kid, because you could never be able to get here because you don't have any way to get past the Gerudos. Then you would need a hook shot to get across the River of Sand, which you don't have that either. So it's a big deal coming here as a kid, actually. Anyway, we can let these guys go now. We don't need them for anything else anymore. Goodbye, buggies. See you later. You gonna go in the hole there? Okay, thank you for going in the hole. Come out, Godzilla! Thank you. She had a little delay there. Could you please hit that guy? Thank you. I didn't want to get close enough that it would hit him, but I still wanted to get to the fact that I would do it. Yeah, do it. Anyway, I believe, yeah, we're good now. Anyway, we can head on inside the Spirit Temple as a kid. I burped. I said, I was like, kid? I never had that happen to me. Anyway, there's this woman here. What's she doing? You look like a Gerudo. I haven't seen you around, kid. What do you want? To see the temple, looking for the sages? Nothing really. You have nothing to do? What good timing. Can you do me a favor, kid? Wait a second. I want to ask you first. You wouldn't happen to be one of Ganondorf's followers, would you? I hate Ganondorf. Uh-huh. You got guts. I think I like you. I like you? First of all, let me introduce myself. I'm Naburu. Oh, you're the fabled Naburu of the Gerudo. I'm a lone wolf thief. But don't get me wrong. That's a... though we're both thieves, I'm completely different from Ganondorf. With his followers, he stole from women and children, and he even killed people. A kid like you may not know this, but the Gerudo race considers only of women. Only one man is born every 100 years. Even though our laws say that lone male Gerudo must become king of the Gerudo, I'll never bow to such an evil man. By the way, what is your name, kid? Link? What kind of name is that? Well, anyway, I want to ask you a favor. Will you go through this tiny hole and get a treasure that's inside? The treasure is the silver gauntlets. If you equip them, you can easily push and pull very heavy things. No, kid. Don't even think about taking this treasure for yourself. The silver gauntlets won't fit a little kid like you. If you go try to equip them, I want you to be a good boy and give them to me. Ganondorf and his minions are using the Spirit Temple as a hideout. Only the silver gauntlets will allow me to sneak deep into the temple. Once there, I'm going to steal the treasure inside and mess up their plans. How about it? Will you do it? Sure. Thanks, kid. You and I, let's give Ganondorf and his followers a big surprise, shall we? If you can successfully get the silver gauntlets, I'll do something great for you. Anyway, that's about it. In the next part, we're going to explore the Kid Temple. It's Kid Temple. See you guys later.